congratulations on the film.
Thank you very much indeed.
Whenever you do an MCU movie, there's a certain pressure, since every other one's been brilliant and been really well reviewed, that it's not the first time the parachute fails. Critics have loved this already. You must be relieved, you must be pleased, you must be delighted with how it looks.
We are just so thrilled. I mean, we loved it from the start. And, you know, you make something, you love it, you think, we like it, let's see what other people think, but we don't really care if they don't. But of course, when they like it, then it's a huge, huge relief.
What kind of a thrill ride can audiences expect from this? It's a very different film to some of the other MCUs.
It's a different thing. It's not, I mean, the first thing to say is that Doctor Strange is not a superhero, actually. He's a sorcerer, or rather, he's a human, and he learns skills. And the skills that he learns are not that different to skills we can all learn, because the Ancient One, who is his teacher, who I play, teaches him the power of the mind to affect his reality, which is mindfulness for a start, but also to still his ego and to live beyond fear. Now that's kind of sophisticated, grown-up stuff. It's not just being bitten by a spider, although being bitten by a spider is all good, and we love that. It's quite grown up. You know, he's a neurosurgeon, he's had a life, materialism has failed him, you could say, and he's digging deep. It's a midlife crisis movie.
For yourself, you must feel like the film has redeemed many things. When your casting was first announced, and there was the people saying about whitewashing of Hollywood, but when you actually watch the film and you see how necessary for that character to be like that, and even to be played by a woman, how necessary it would be to avoid creating what could have been a more kind of a very stereotype of a character. Are you glad that people are finally going to be able to see this and understand what the image the caption was?
That's really wonderful to hear you say that, because we've had to be very patient, because people, there was a misunderstanding originally, I think, that some people thought that a white woman had been cast as an Asian man, which, you know, was not the case and would have been tricky had it been the case. But we had to wait for people to see the film to know our reasons and what Marvel had been trying to do, which was, as you say, to disrupt a rather noxious racial stereotype, this old Asian geezer sitting on the top of a hill handing down wisdom to a white hero. At the same time, I would say that those voices are so right on, and it's so important that people do speak up and get angry and speak loudly for a more accurate representation of the diverse world we live in, of all shapes, colours, genders, etc. You know, in every film universe, not only Marvel. I would say that Marvel, the irony is that they are so visibly, obviously committed to diversity. And, you know, we've got Black Panther coming, we've got Captain Marvel coming, their Sorcerer Supreme is a woman. You know, they're really, really working it. And the so-called controversy was absolutely welcome in a way, but based on a misunderstanding, but still absolutely all good as far as I'm concerned. Hi. Oh my God! Sorry!
Hey!
Zane's got a great voice.
I'll just leave it at that.
I've wanted to meet you. We haven't met each other yet.
Got some lipstick on your teeth.